Hello, this is Christina with Making Sense Solutions. I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I fill out my W-4? Effective January 1st, 2020, the 2017 tax reform came into place, and now they are enforcing the W-4s that will basically take away your personal exemptions. And the reason the IRS is doing this is because they're trying to bring the refunds and the amounts owed to a net zero. So, and this is required, the required form for anyone that is hired in 2020. It is not required for existing employees to update as of yet. So I will just be going through a scenario here, and I'm going to make a couple of videos for different scenarios that employees are running into and they need help with. So this is my first one. And let's start off here. We have an employee, her name is Mary Jones, and I've started filling out the form here for her. So at the top here is all your personal information, your name, address, state, city, all that stuff, your social security number. Next, in the C box here, you will choose how you will file your tax return. Now, Mary is filing head of household. That you check head of household if you are unmarried and pay more than half the cost of keeping up a home for yourself and a qualifying individual. Mary has 2 children and she is unmarried, so she is filing head of household. That will be how she files her tax return. Okay, next we have steps 2 through 4, only if they apply to you. Otherwise, skip to step 5. See page 2 for more information. Okay, step 2, multiple jobs or spouse works. So Mary is not married, so she does not have a spouse. Multiple jobs, Mary only works 1 job. So complete this step if you hold more than 1 job at a time or are married filing jointly. Okay, she will not complete this step, so let's go down to step 3. Complete steps 3 through 4B on form W-4 for only one of these jobs, which she only has 1 job. Leave those steps blank for other jobs. Okay, all right. So step 3, claim dependents. Okay, she has dependents. If your income will be $200,000 or less, $400,000 or less if married filing jointly, multiply the number of qualifying children under age 17 by 2,000. Okay, let's go down to the explanation of these steps. We want to make sure that she can claim these dependents. Step 3. So let's go down to the next page to the instructions. And here's the steps. Let's look for step 3 here. Step 3 of form W-4 provides instructions for determining the amount of child tax credit and the credit for other dependents that you may be able to claim when you file your tax return. To claim for the child tax credit, the child must be under age 17 as of December 31st of 2020, of the year of this year. So must be your dependent who generally lives with you for more than half the year. They must stay with you for at least half the year and must have a social security number. Okay. You may be able to claim a credit for other dependents for whom a child tax credit can't be claimed, such as an older child or a qualifying relative. For additional eligibility requirements, see publication 972. So just go to the IRS website, irs.gov, type in publication 972, and that will give you more information for that. So her 2 children are both under the age of 17 as of this year, so she can claim her children. Let's say you fill this out this year, but next year your child this does not apply. You will need to change your W-4 because You don't want to pay too little of withholdings because you don't want to owe taxes. So if this ever changes in the future, or when this changes in the future, she will need to go and revise her W-4. So let's go back up here and multiply the number of qualifying children under the age of 17 by 2,000. So she has 2, so she will type in 4,000. Okay. Multiply the number of other dependents. Okay, she does not have other dependents, so we'll leave that 0. And add the amounts here, so 4,000. Okay. Step 4, additional other adjustments. Other income not included from jobs. If you want tax withheld for any other income you expect this year that won't have withholding, enter the amount of income here. And that is as an interest, dividends, or retirement income. You'll enter that there. Deductions. If you expect to claim deductions rather than using the standard deduction. Okay, let's go down to page 3 and look what the standard deductions are for 2020. Okay, deductions worksheet, here you go. These are the standard deductions. Head of household, 18,650. What counts as standard deductions? Home mortgage interest, only the interest. Charitable contributions, if you plan on making a lot of contributions to qualifying charities, they have to qualify by IRS standards. You can't just help out general families in need. It has to be to qualifying charities, state and local taxes, and medical expenses. Now, your medical expenses are a percentage of your adjusted gross income, and you would have to have really high bills to qualify any medical expenses, because this amount, they've raised the standard deductions quite a bit over the last couple of years, and this amount's pretty high. So most people use the standard deductions. So she will use the standard deduction. So let's go back up here. She will not itemize. So, okay, so she would not put anything there. So extra withholding. If for some reason, let's say the last couple of years, you've ended up paying a lot in taxes, like maybe you weren't calculating things right, or let's say you're expecting a big raise soon with this job, and you may want to take out a little bit extra. You could put an extra withholding there. That may be something that you want to talk to, you could talk to us about, or talk to your CPA about. And that's it for her. That's all she has to fill out. She's not doing any extra withholding. So she would just sign it and date it and return it to her employer. So I'm going to do more videos on definitely a singled and filing jointly. So just check out my other videos for Making Sense Solutions. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment, and I'll get back with you. Thank you.